Hey, Stonewall, welcome. Hi. Glad to hear it. I am doing so fantastic. Like, that's not even sarcasm, that's legitimate. Doing fantastic. That was the wrong button. Hopefully we're back now. Sounds like I'm still waiting for my sound to come back. There it is. Your 10-month-old is wrestling with her inner monster. Sounds about right. All right, we're good. Switched over okay? That's a first. SLS taught. Ooh, love the Jujutsu Kaisen. PFP, that's what's up. How you doing?
Whoop whoop. 1 month, a long time to go.
1 month, a long time to go. Heck yeah. Getting that membership super chat dealio. There it is. Okay. I'm also simultaneously hunting Squirtle on this other Switch. We got pretty good at it last night. Just got to find out where I feel like I want my phone. Real question for me. I'm ready. How long is too long for a hunt? And what would, in your opinion, be the cutoff for a hunt? I am most definitely the wrong person to ask for that. I have full send mentality. So if I waste 20 hours to find a shiny, I'm willing to waste 100 more looking for it. That being said, I may take a moment to reevaluate where I'm at with that hunt and return to it later, or maybe even find a different way to hunt it. But I would rather waste more time or spend more time doing something, or yeah, I would rather spend more time than I want to doing a thing than I would stopping halfway through, because then I'm just wasting time versus accomplishing something. Hey, Starkiller, welcome. That is a similar boat to where Starkiller is right now with their Bulbasaur hunt. You get so far into it that it's like, well, if I stop now, it was for nothing. I better spend more time finishing it. And that's how I process things. If I start it on a shiny hunt, I have to finish it. I think there are 2 shiny hunts on the channel I haven't finished, and that's because I lost a save file more than a desire to finish, or I just got moved to other things. Like, my shiny Giratina hunt I was doing in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I just got pulled away to Scarlet and Violet when that came out. So I never finished it. I didn't have the most encounters invested in it either, so it's not like, oh my gosh. But I will be returning to it under 4 new save files, so that's something. But I have to hunt Dialga, Palkia, Registeel, Regirock, Regigigas, Regieleki, Regidrago, Regice, all over again in either Sword and Shield or BDSP. I'm leaning towards BDSP though, because I feel like hunting them with 4 there will be easier. But maybe I'm mistaken, because the shiny charm's crap in that game, so wasting 150 hours seems like something you just can't do? Exactly. Full send. Seems like my Switch 1 is taking longer for this Squirtle reset than it should, but The Aiden guy, welcome. How you doing? You stopped midway through your Zapdos hunt to play through Heart Gold and just finished your Heart Gold playthrough? It's time to pick up Zapdos. Make a return. You're doing a Pokemon White, but you're a youngster for fun, so you can use any youngster Pokemon. What exactly would that entail? Just like Rattata in Bidoof and things of the like? Hey, Hayden, welcome. Checked your Pokemon home and forgot you had a random shiny Drifloon and Pikachu in there? Nice. Surprise Pokemon that are shiny are always welcome. Considering doing a shiny only badge quest on Switch, but you don't want to bite the bullet and buy the game? We saw one had Electivire. That's a weird Pokemon for a youngster to have. That's cool though. Which copy has Staryu? Leaf Green. Yeah, that's the copy I'm currently playing on, and I could have used a Staryu. Hey, Marcus, what's up? But Fire Red has Charizard on the front. Also valid. Valid. Hey, Ruben, welcome. Glad you could make it. Y'all, today was actually quite a fantastic day. I was able to partner with our ATM company and get our ATMs back up and running. Well, they've been running, but not correctly. We got all of our branch managers able to balance their ATMs now. Crisis averted. Like, week into the job, we're doing pretty good. Can't stay, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Well, thank you, Marcus. This is your getaway. Fair enough, fair enough.
Bye, you all.
Oh my gosh! Sludge Bomb Squad Mod has become a member. Bye, y'all. It's a heck of a way to leave a chat. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, we got pretty big kudos from my executive, they're like very impressed that we pulled it off, because like we had this we're introducing interactive teller machines in our drive-throughs and whatnot, and we had this ITM have an issue that we're trying to sign off on, saying, hey, let's produce this on scale for 21 machines across the institution here. And it was having an issue that was linked to the ATMs, and I'm the one that like put two and two together and realized, hey, these two issues are one and the same. Let's solve the bigger issue right now, and then the other one will fix itself. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. There are indeed drive-throughs in Idaho. Yeah, go figure. It could happen. Yeah, everything got squared away on that one, so it's exciting. You saw a guy with a chainsaw try to break into a Pokemon shop. Is this Pokemon shop known for scalping Pokemon cards to its customers? Some may call it success, Stonewall, but right now I'm calling it luck. Like, I came in knowing nothing about anything, so I was like, hey, what's this? I'm sure, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid that these things tend to get overlooked by not having new eyes on them, you know? Like, the longer you're in a job, the longer you're in a position, the more you have, like, presuppositions, or, the less open-minded you are to, like, hey, this might be the same thing, or what if we approached it from this direction, yada, yada, yada. And so, I think I just had, like, the beginner's luck type stuff, like the new eyes, to see the problem differently. And I'm terrified that eventually I'll get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, same old, you know, just keep doing the same crap and wonder why it's not working. But I don't know. I like asking questions enough that I don't know as I'll ever get to that point. Why is Pokemon cards dangerous? I don't know. If you throw them hard enough and correctly enough, they stick into sheetrock, so that's cool. You guys ever done that? Yeah, I'm gonna stop shiny hunting for Squirtle right now, because it's just taking way too much time. So many people still in Pokemon cards? Yup. I still think I need to turn my new PC fund idea into a let's open up a card shop together idea and just crowdfund the crap out of my card shop idea, so that I can get vendor status and just like sell Pokemon cards to everybody at a reasonable price. Still want me to drop the hunt and shiny hunt Meowth? Nobody knows how to use roundabouts. Yeah. Reading signs hurts people, apparently. You'll actually have to go find them. Dark Marowak cards. Hey. Those sound on the older side. It's bold of me to assume people know how to read. Yeah. It's just a circle though. Yeah, but like depending on how many lanes the roundabout has and what its entrance looks like and the function inside of it, understandably it can be difficult to use. But if we're talking like all 4 points of contact for this roundabout have 1 lane, there's no reason why nobody should be able to use it. Like, so simple. But there's a roundabout where I live that has 3 lanes going into it in like each direction. The outside lane is right only. The inside lane you can go right and you can go straight, and then the farthest inside lane you can go straight and you can go left, or you can go a U-turn. So it's crazy. And then you've got the roundabout in Paris that everybody's probably seen, where you have to enter and like merge a certain amount of lanes over before you can start merging back out, and then you're taking like 3 to 5 laps around this sucker to get where you need to go. That roundabout's crazy. Soul just got the notification. Welcome to the stream, Soul. You see these young kids with iPhone 12 and you're over there with an iPhone 6S? Mad props to you, Hayden, for having an iPhone 6S. That's actually fairly impressive. I don't remember the last time I had a 6S. I feel like 2015. For some reason, Twitch is dying for you. Listen, I know you said to call you Soul, but like, your name looks more like Zulu right now. You have a friend moving out to the Moscow area with his family in about a year? Okay, that's like way, way, way north. Yeah, Zulu. But it's even the rose gold. Hey, there we go. You just don't know if you want to start streaming again? Wait, you haven't been streaming? You played Minecraft tonight, your first stream in 13 days? You streamed Minecraft instead of Pokemon? His dad works for some school up there, probably the University of Idaho. U of I, likely. That's pretty dope, though. It felt like he was obligated to stream and you hate feeling that. I know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. I try to make it a want to. For me, I want a shiny hunt. Like, if my kids are asleep, I want to be shiny hunting. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean I want to be streaming all the time, but with my shiny hunts, I've been streaming them, so it feels rude to not stream them. So, like, especially with this run, I'm locked in. Like, I have to stream this one. This Squirtle hunt I've been doing off on the side when I don't have the, like, ability to stream. Like, I'm watching kids and paying more attention to them, and I'm just kind of doing it in the background. I'll shiny hunt, like, the Squirtle or something that's not as important. But I find it helps me stream because shiny hunting is what I want to be doing, and I want to have people to talk to while I do that, so I stream. You can't play Minecraft due to a burnt HDMI port? Shiny Squirtle is important, but not as important as this entire run. It feels like it would be criminal to do any shiny hunting for this run off stream. Especially because, like, eventually, like, I don't want just a shiny living dex. I want to stream a shiny hunted living dex. I want to get every shiny I encounter for the living dex on video. You know, with the exception of the event ones that you don't hunt, they're just handed to you, like, what is it, Shiny Hoopa or something for, or Volcanion, Shiny Volcanion for Legends Z to A. Like, I don't know if I would necessarily stream that one. I probably will, but, you know, whatever. You had 600 or so shiny Living Dex Pokemon at one point. How many of those were Pogo? Yo, Avery, you're alive, bro. It's been a minute. Welcome. It is summer. Avery's probably back. You got a Hundo Mewtwo on Sunday in Pogo? Solid. Ooh, that felt fantastic, by the way. I don't play Pokemon Go very often. I'll occasionally get on for a community day or so, but yeah, they are, Soul. They are. Same odds. I've been doing pretty great. Can't complain. Don't say the S word If Texas hears you, it'll make the temp rise to 100. What did I say? Shiny? Or the other one, the shiny hundo? You sold your account when you fell on tough times a few years ago and you regret it a lot? Ah, gotcha. Out of curiosity, how much did you get for your Pogo account? Because that's like mind-blowing to me. Oh, gosh. Yep. I wouldn't say I collect Pokemon cards. I occasionally buy Pokemon cards to see what I get, and then I sell them if I'm not like in love with the card, which is almost 98% of the time. Like, I kept my shiny Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir cards over the years, but yeah. Dang, Hayden. Yeah, you probably could have gotten quite a bit for it. Why did I choose Leaf Green over Fire Red? Because I played Fire Red first, and then Leaf Green was the one without a save file. That's basically it. That, and I knew I was going to go for Venusaur for the shiny only run, so it made sense to have Charizard on the Charizard cartridge and Venusaur on the Venusaur cartridge. I do not buy Pokemon cards on eBay. I sell them there, though, occasionally. You also had 890 total shiny Pokemon. Dang. Avery, they're definitely going to add Sapphire to the Nintendo Switch. I am highly anticipating a Shadow drop in June. Like, there's going to be like E3 games. Nintendo's going to do a Nintendo Direct around that time. I highly anticipate Shadow dropping Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire. Also, fun fact, well, I guess it's like about an hour and a half ago at this point, Nintendo released Donkey Kong 64 for the N64 Classic Nintendo Online stuff. I will definitely be playing that if I can find my controller. I hope I didn't pack it up. I probably packed it up though. You need Black and White remake? Even those were peak? You went for 2680 check when Bidoof released? Would have been better hunting it in the games. Gosh dang. Yeah, Stonewall. Yeah, I'm moving at the end of June. Just across the street, nothing crazy. They want to jack our rent up to like $1,640 a month for this 3-bedroom. So we're kind of sucking it up, getting a storage unit, and moving to a 2-bedroom apartment just across the street. And that one's going to be like $1,370 a month, and I may be able to get it down to $1,335 if I take out like the internet and I find that I don't need that much internet because it's included. If it doesn't make sense to keep it, then I'm gonna get rid of it and be like, hey, we aren't gonna use the internet that much. But yeah, we're gonna suck it up for 2 years, throw everything we have at some land so that we can do a cash out refi of the land, bundle it into a house, and build a house there. Stayed up 3 days until you got it? Dang. You did your teleports to Bidoof? That's actually diabolical. Yeah, just a little bit. They're messing it up, but it's okay. We'll be in a house soon enough in the grand scheme of things. Like, we weren't anticipating myself getting an additional raise for this recent advancement that I took. And so that's going to help a little bit. So not only are we having slightly cheaper rent, we're approaching it from the make more side and spend less side both. So instead of being able to like throw a couple hundred extra at the land payment, we're going to be able to throw like 500 extra at the land payment, something like that. So they were going to raise our rent by $70-ish. It was going to be $1,640 from $1,570. And we said absolutely not. Because, like, I already didn't want to re-sign the lease last year, but my wife convinced me to do it. But this year I said, no, they're raising it by $70 instead of $30. Like, absolutely not. That's easily $230 we could be saving and spending elsewhere. Like, 1370, 14, 15. Yeah, it's like $270 difference by moving apartments. So we get to throw an extra $240 at it, plus my raise. Yeah, it just made way more sense to spend $100 on a storage unit and save $140, something like that. 170. It's $100 to $200 cheaper than crappy apartment in your area. Yeah. Hey, we got an Amazon warehouse like next town over, 25 miles away. You could transfer. Come up to Idaho. We can decide if we would hate each other IRL or get along really, really well. You started your lawn mowing business a few days ago. Solid. How many clients you got? I would doubt it on Amazon. I would think that you would have to find a Game Boy on eBay for it to be authentic, but maybe. About 5? Nice. How much you charging? And how many of them are family? Because, like, giving out the friends and family discount kind of sucks, low-key. Like, it hurts a little bit. You're also fixing your old DS screen? Solid. About 15 to 25. Okay, okay. Nice little hundo dollars a week, hopefully. You mowing every week, or is it every other week, or what's the schedule? I haven't fixed a DS Lite before, really. I mean, I've taken it apart a few times. Yeah, I mean, I've done some work on a DS Lite. I fixed some L and R buttons before. Every week, hundo dollars every week. Mm. All right, so you're charging $15 to $25. Is the customer providing the lawnmower and or fuel, or do you have to bring that with you, Avery? You have to bring the gas and the mower. Weed whacker as well. You doing weed whacking and edging? You actually have a DS Lite. It turns on, but the front screen is broken, probably because of loose ribbon cable. Likely, likely. I need to buy a new shell for my DS. My DS Lite kind of flaps in the wind as you move it because one of the hinges kind of broke. You're going to a Pokemon Go event in person in Chicago. That's pretty solid. You do weed whacking. Okay, okay. Don't know how to get it fixed, sadly. It's easy enough to fix it. You just buy a new IPS screen and that'll come with a ribbon cable attached, honestly. It's a fairly simple fix. Like, I could fix it in a matter of minutes. Like, give me 20 minutes and I could have it fixed. If the screen is the issue with the ribbon cable, yeah. Hey, Avery. You have a great night. I think you should charge more for your mowing jobs. Can an iPhone backlash be fixed? I think so. It may involve scraping it off and then buying a new glass, but it's expensive. It's got sentimental value to you because a friend who passed gave it to you. Okay. So you just been hold on to it. Hold on to it. Get it fixed. Hold on to it after it gets fixed. All the same. I think we're gonna turn down the music. Oh no, it's good. I already did that. No, it's a fairly easy fix. Let's see. You got a DS Lite. Yeah, it's like a $32 screen, maybe even a $20 screen, depending. That wouldn't be too bad at all. That's what they told you to do with your dog. Fix it. Hold on to it. Okay. Oh, my wife texted me a little bit ago. Let's see what she said. you had a buddy and you hung out with him and convinced him to loan you his DS with the promise you'd pay him? A few months later, you found out he had passed at a time he was a young kid and never intended to pay him for it. Oh, gosh. Yeah? That's wild. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I would understandably feel some type of way about that as well. That would hurt. You're pulling out the fire red, about to make a name for yourself. Do it. Zapdos, finishing the Zapdos hunt there, Stonewall. Full send. Let's do it. Shiny hunting is about suffering together as a community. You still have the DS, and it's a reminder that you let him down and lied to him. It was really big for your character development. Yeah, that's like one of the core memory unlocked moments. Lampo Flare, welcome Panda. I'm thinking for a day, I might have to do a stream only on Brasscoin's channel. Maybe even Brasscoin Plays. It's not really a real thing, but I kind of feel like I have to play Donkey Kong. The N64 version, and just do a straight run through and beat that game. Oh yeah. That would do a number, Hayden. Crazy Miner. Nope, I am playing on the Nintendo Switch. So, I mean, I guess kind of it would be considered a ROM at least. But, yeah, we're playing on the Switch too. Some people would call this emulating because, you know, the Nintendo Switch isn't really playing it like that. It is kind of emulating it when you really get down to it. You believe the kids these days call it a virtual game card? Yeah, but the old fogies that like are super upset with Nintendo for charging like $20 for a 20-year-old game are like, ah, it's nothing more than a ROM. You're emulating it on a Nintendo Switch too. And I was like, it's a freaking game I pay $20 for, and I would gladly pay 40. No, there is no multiplication of speed options. Just plain suffrage mode. It's a Nintendo sanctioned emulation, yes. I am the problem. A little bit. No, I fully believe Nintendo has every right to charge what people are willing to pay for this. I do not believe that a game's age should reduce its price. I think that is a logical fallacy. And like I've had fairly extensive arguments in streams on the channel before as to why I believe that. Want a good game? Play Chrono Trigger. I've heard great things about Chrono. I Am Why ZA was bad? No, ZA was terrible. Nothing could have saved that. New Game Freak was directly involved. How'd I get 10k coins? With lots of money. Yeah, I just bought the coins. But you could have bought this game for less when it came out. It retailed at $35 USD on the Game Boy Advance when it came out. I bet it will pay $70 for Legend ZA and the DLC. Definitely did that, yeah. Have you noticed Nintendo reduced the price of their games, though? Hey, Colossus, we doing good? I mean, I bought it, and I'd do it again. Listen, I bought Pokemon Leaf Green, Pokemon Fire Red, and because I want to shiny hunt the 3 legendary birds all at the same time, I bought another copy of Leaf Green. Nintendo does take advantage of its own customers. I will acquiesce to that. However, this isn't a Nintendo defense, but I do believe that they have the right to charge what they want. That being said, it is your responsibility as a fan to not pay that if you don't agree with it. That's your problem, not Nintendo's. And I don't mean like your problem as you specifically, Hayden. I mean anybody as the consumer. That's their problem. Now, if the consumer doesn't want to pay that, then Nintendo has to reduce their price to get sales. That's how business works. And I agree, Hayden. Legend ZA is a $15 game. That game was dog crap. Like, completely terrible. Like, for me, this isn't even coming out of nostalgia. Like, I don't like Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green that much. If they had released with Ruby Emerald Sapphire, I would be having a different conversation because, like, my inner fanboy for Gen 3 would have, like, completely taken over and been like, yes, I am seeing this through rose-colored lenses. Like, I don't think Fire Red Leaf Green's that stellar of a game. I really don't. but I would still pay $20 for it because it's a good enough game that I'm like, yeah. That and being able to shiny hunt Deoxys, like I would pay $40 just for that. So that's whatever. Yeah, BDSP does get a ton of hate. It deserves it a little bit, though. They said they were going to make a faithful remake, and that was their excuse for not saying, hey, everything up to Gen 8 Pokemon is included in this game. That was their logic and their reasoning. They did not deliver a faithful remake. That's my problem with it. Graphics, I think it was great. I loved the chibi. I think that was funny. But, yeah, I do not believe that the experience of playing through Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green has diminished over the years. And if they made a good enough product back then and they can sell it for 20 now, that's just more money in their pocketbook that they can hopefully turn around and use to make better games. Are they going to? Probably not. Let's be real. It's Game Freak. But I believe currently the number of digital sales for this game has paid for the entire Pokemon team's annual salary and then some. I think I was doing some math on that a while back when it first came out, and we're like, okay, this is how many digital sales they've done recently. I'm fairly confident that it's paid for the Pokemon teams at large, not just Game Freak, but the Pokemon team's annual salary. To be fair, you bought them all and would do it again. Yeah. Yeah, it does have a habit of dropping cartridge prices, and I agree with that. See, the reason why I think that they should have released it and sold it for 20 is it makes it more accessible to everybody, and like I said, you're paying for an experience. It used to be a $35 experience. Now it's a $20 experience. It's actually cheaper than it was back then due to inflation. So, like, there's that argument as well. I like that they sold it for cheaper due to it being digital instead of charging $35 for it, because they probably could have got away with that as well. Like, I think $19.98 is a perfectly reasonable price. Not for everybody, but reasonable. Wind and Waves doesn't look that great. I honestly haven't been even following leaks. I wish I could. I just don't have the time or the jelly beans to keep up with it right now. Yeah, Colossus, I'm reading YouTube chats. You've just been text dumping, and I haven't had a moment to read through all of them. Like, I can read a line or two at a time, but I've seen like 5-line walls. So I do see your chats, Colossus. I know you've been talking about animal cruelty and things like that with Pokemon. You own a copy of every mainline Pokemon game on the consoles to play them? Exactly. Like, I got into an argument with a person that popped in because they're like, oh, you're just doing what's trending right now because of, you know, doing YouTube content. You're just doing this all for content. And I'm like, well, I mean, kind of. That's the point, isn't it? Like, I was able to buy this with money I got from YouTube ad revenue for playing games. So I bought more games to play so I can continue that ad revenue cycle. Like, I have these on physical cartridge. I didn't have to buy these to play them on the Switch, but I can get Deoxys without cheating now. So I'm gonna do it. It's like, see, you admit it. You admit it. You're just doing it for the content. It's like, yeah, it's a YouTube channel. That's what the channel's about. Yeah, you have to spend money to make money. It doesn't just come from nowhere. But to be fair, I could have done it for free. I could have just popped in the GameCube version and done this exact same thing. And realistically, I could have done it in a way that nobody would have ever known a difference and said, hey, we're playing this on the Switch too. Yeah, I would never do that. Graphics would have been better on the GameCube. Honestly, there's a lot of truth to that. And I feel like it would have been responding faster. Like, I do feel like resetting on the GameCube is, like, the physical hardware is faster than this digital version. I haven't taken a timer to it, but I feel like it would have been faster. Ooh, we almost in 3,000 territory. Heck yeah. It also means we're almost out of the sweet spot for this Dratini. You're almost in 4,000 territory for Zapdos. That's what's up. Love to see it. Halfway there to full odds. I really do think this Dratini is going to be the first Pokemon to break full odds. This Zapdos is your first crack at 8,000 odds hunting? Nice. It feels so much better when you find it, especially if you find it early. It's just like, oh my gosh, that is so early. And it's also like kind of nice being able to be like, you know what? I went 80k resets on this. Like, I would rather not have this Dratini go that long, and I would rather save it for something else, like, oh, I don't know, like a Deoxys or something. because it's towards the tail end and just like finish it off with something strong. But it's whatevs. I should hunt for shaman. You know what? That will be a hunt after this. I'm currently torn. See, if they release Ruby Emerald Sapphire in June like I'm anticipating, then I'm going to have to pivot into a shiny only run of that game. Like, it just is only natural, right? If they don't, then I'm torn between pivoting into the 3DS to get my 2 shiny Poipole, my shiny Savali and type Null, and a shiny Celebi in Crystal. Like, I think that's more of what I would do. Or I go into BDSP and just pump out a bunch of rapid fire shinies. Shaman being among those. Yay, frame rates. But I don't think Shaman will be as bad this time. 1, I will be hunting 4 of it at the same time. And 2, I will be sticking to the tried and true method of soft resetting. That runaway method just broke me. I almost stopped shiny hunting over it. It was dreadful. Now my question for today is, am I able to get to 3,000 today? $96 encounters to go, which means we have 48 resets and 30 minutes, maybe 40 in which to do it in. I think if I focus, I can make it happen. It all depends on if the wife calls me when she gets off asking what I want for dinner. Like I anticipate she will, because we don't have anything thawed to cook tonight. Hey, Jason, welcome. I did see you slip in there. I just saw it and then was on a tangent and forgot to circle back. We did a U-turn, though. You Colossus over there talking about finding out you can catch Rayquaza in Sapphire. You absolutely can. Love it. I'm fairly certain my wife is watching the stream right now on break because she's taking her break like 30 minutes before she has to clock out. My text that I just got was too serendipitous. She texted me, I need to figure out what's for dinner. Like, not to me, but she's like, hey, I need to figure out what we're having for dinner. Wavelength. Same, man, same. uh, that was too good. All right, convinced to make a bad choice, y'all. If you can, 3 different yes, you'll buy a Pokemon Fire Red for your Switch right now. Yes, first. Looks like we got our third. Dang it, Nathan. Nathan coming in clutch, heck yeah. Now you need to make a thumbnail? Of course you do. You got Fire Red to stream. Hey, are you still screen capturing with your phone, or did you get like a laptop docking station USB to HDMI kinda setup now? You're just screen capturing your Switch? Nice. Wait. The Switch can do that natively now without the docking station, or are you screen capturing from a docking station? Like, what's the setup? Because I don't know. For all I know, the Switch 2 has that capability. I don't know about the Switch 1. Okay, so my phone has a camera. Oh, gotcha. I see where this is going. Mm. That's actually fairly impressive. Like I am thoroughly impressed that you have the following you do, but you have the setup that you do as well. Like that means that you are genuinely doing good. Some weirdo made a video about strawberries a long time ago and got billions of views. If they do drop Ruby and Sapphire in June, you're gonna tell your wife that's what you want for your birthday? Solid choice. Like, if they drop it in June, that's what I want for Father's Day. Just like, heck yeah. It's like, I don't need no fancy schmancy Switch 2 controllers. Just get me the collection here. You're gonna tell your wife that's what you want for her birthday? Hey, that's using the old noodle. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. It's gonna be cool to do a shiny race at the same time as me. Heck yeah. What's your plan for Fire Red, Hayden? Are you doing the shiny oldie run? Or are you gonna steamroll through it to get to Deoxys and shiny hunt Deoxys? Honestly, Hayden, it's anybody's game right now. Even though I have a head start, I could easily get wrecked by the Stratini. As I don't believe you have children at this point in your life, you have the element of free time. You could easily put 8 hours a day into this if you wanted to. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe 8 hours a day is excessive. But you could easily surpass the amount of time that I put into it. That much is clear. Oh my gosh, it's a Whis is here? How you doing, Whis? It has been a while. Doing so good. Doing so good. Making waves at work, fixing problems, moving up the ladder. Or I guess the ladder's moving up me, one of the two. Whereas you have the element of surprise. Surprised if I get to play. Yeah. Yeah. That's about how it goes. But what we could do, if you want to collab sometime, we could do an actual race on a new save file. I could race you to the end of the game on a new save file, or race you for a specific Pokemon on a save file. I don't know if I could do a shiny only run race. Because we're already in this like 60 some odd days. Could still happen. And I would definitely be down for like Fire Red, or not Fire Red, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire when that time comes. At least Sapphire and Ruby, but because I'm going to do it anyways, why not, right? But racing against me, you would be able to put in vastly more amount of time streaming on it, or just doing it in general. Yeah, I agree. It could be fun. I think that that's a great idea. We agree to do 1 hour. Yeah, could go by total time spent playing. Because, like, I've been running a timer for this hunt specifically. And that's currently where we're at for the Dratini, is we're almost at 24 hours. We would only do the race at the same time, so it would be fair. Could be fun. Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Can only put in 10 hours a week, 14 hours a week, or something. I don't know. Good idea to have diversity of content. I'm down for a race. Like, I think that would be phenomenal. I'm just not looking forward to starting this beast over again. Yes, that would be really neat, Stonewall. Let's throw that out into the ether here. Let's get our shinies in the next 5 resets. You will get it in the next 4K, 40K. Yikes. I got a feeling that I'm gonna sing really off key. Sometimes I got it, other times not so much. How about we race a shiny Mewtwo on Let's Go so you can finally get your Mewtwo? Honestly, Let's Go is another playthrough that I really want to do again. I have a Mew in a Pokeball. And Let's Go Pikachu was the first game I ever played through on my main channel, and I want to redo it because the videos are no longer there, and I forget why I deleted them, but I deleted them. I did Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, then I did Link's Awakening, then I did Skyward, or not Skyward Sword, Sword and Shield. Something with a sword in it. But I'm pretty sure I deleted them off the Brass Coin channel for some reason. I bought a Pokeball from China like forever ago that they were just selling it with a bunch of Mew on it, and it was like stupid cheap. And I did verify that the Mew's there, so it's not like I got screwed or anything. Well, you certainly didn't get yours in 5. I think I still got like one more reset or two. You found 3 Pokewalkers at Goodwill? That's solid. Those are like $50 a pop, aren't they? $200. Dang, I still have my Pokewalker. Your brother recently sold one? Solid. If you jump on the trampoline, the game gives you extra steps. Huh. I don't think we're getting to 3K tonight. I think we're gonna miss it. No regrets doing it? Nice, do it. It's $20 for a game. You've missed every shiny I've gotten on this run? By Swayze has as well. It's okay. You're not alone, Wiss. I'm pretty sure Ruben was here for one of them. It's downloading. Time to pass sludge. Let's get it. I have not even touched Pokemon Champions, Wiss. Made it for one of them? I thought so. I thought so. It's gonna be so sad if, like, my shiny I get is accidentally one of these stupid Abras I keep buying by mistake. You installed it but never touched it? I think I might have gotten that far as well. Yeah, I downloaded it. That's it. I don't know, just battling, is it favorite activity ever. I would rather shiny hunt. Yeah, I have nothing against it. Like as far as what it is, it's just not my thing. I enjoyed Pokemon Unite. I think it was overhyped there for a while, and I just don't think Pokemon Unite is like super stellar by any means. It's a great concept. I'm a shiny hunter, not a battle strategist. Like, I can shiny hunt for hours and not get frustrated. I battle and lose, and I get frustrated. You go to Masters when you feel like it. I am okay not being a Pokemon Master. Successfully downloaded. All right, Hayden, what's your starter gonna be? What are you hunting? Ba-da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Charmander, solid. Good choice in this gen. Good choice. Okay, we got 15 more resets to do. We might have 15 more minutes. It's gonna be close, guys. We might break 3K today. Do 30 resets? Depends on how fast these resets take, honestly. Going to pass me now? I fully expect it. I have to finish my run so Starkiller can get their shiny on their game, is I think what the universe decided. So for Starkiller's sake, I need to finish this run fast. Hey, Ruben, you have a fantastic rest of your night. Good luck at work tomorrow, and have a fantastic day. Hello again, Stonewall. I see you found my other channel. My other channel. Or is it this one that's for the crazy people? I mean, I think both of them are applicably for crazy people. Yeah, you're definitely covered either way. You won't be kicked out of either chat for craziness. 12. 12 more. We got this. We'll break it. We're gonna break it. I don't think we've had a shiny appear in the 3,000 range this entire run. It's all been 1, 2, or 4. Watch it give me it like this run just to spite me, like just this reset. Just to be like 3,000's not allowed. Okay, and we are going to do one more encounter just to tip it into 3,000 officially, and then we'll end the stream there. And we are at 3,002 encounters, and we will have more to do tomorrow. We'll catch you guys the next time.